Hey everybody. I just got done streaming, but I realized I have no content I can put up tomorrow, so I have to do a draft for your viewing pleasure. I hope you enjoy, and I hope I do well. Did pretty good on the other one we just did, so hopefully I learned something. Let's do it. Alrighty, so pack one. I just did black white aggro, and it seemed really sweet. Profane procession seems really nuts. We're gonna take that. Like, get some really good removal going on. 2 mana, exile a guy. 4 mana, kill a dude. Take the baffling end. Maybe we can just draft like turbo control. That'd be really fun, right? Recover, Blood Sun, Cleansing Ray. Let's take the wall. We're trying to go slow and draw the game out, right? I don't know if that's actually gonna work. But we're gonna find out if it is. If it will, I mean. Um let's do, my gut says Spirewinder, but I don't know if I want to go into blue. Sanguine Glorifier is like okay. There's lots of good vampire synergy in black and white. Let's take the Glorifier. Divine Verdict. Mausoleum Harpy is really good. Let's take, we'll take the Sun Sentinel. We get like a Mark of the Vampire or something, could be really good. Take another Gleaming Barrier. Vigilance as long as you control another dinosaur. Don't really have another dinosaur. Let's take the tap land. Don't know that we're playing it, but we'll take the monitor. Cleansing Ray. Soul the Rapids in the side. Flood of Recollection in the side. Arouse Raptor. Alright, pack 2. Form of the Dinosaur is fun. Oh, we should have gone aggro. Let's take Impale. Moment of Craving. Exultant Sky Marcher seems good. Imperious Ceratops seems like the kind of thing a control deck wants. Squire's Devotion seems good. Another Spirewinder in the side in case we have to splash blue. Evolving Wilds or a Rozka Relic. Let's take the Evolving Wilds for fixing. Take Martyr of Dusk. We don't mind having the dudes. Take Glorifier. I guess we start picking these cards, because that's what we're being handed over and over and over again. We regret not drafting aggro from the very start. Ooh, whenever a vampire you control attacks, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. That seems really good. Got lots of vampires. Let's see, Grim Captain's Call. Seeker's Squire. Legion's Judgment. I remember that card being somewhat good. Deadeye Tormentor or Skittering Heartstopper. Let's take the Squire, I think. Once again, I have no idea if these picks are correct or not. I'm just kind of going off instinct here. I'm going to take Skyblade. Raider's Wake seems like a fun card. Seems pretty good. We'll take the first striker, I think. Yeah. Sky Marcher's decent. Slash of Talons is good removal. Legion's Judgment. Dual shot in the side. I don't know that we want Grim Captain's Call, but it's in our colors. We'll put it in the side. Blue is like our next most playable card. We might need a 4-mana 3/3. Shorekeeper in the side. And Spreading Rot. Alright. So we have 15 creatures, 11 non-creatures. I'd like 1 or 2 more creatures if we can, and we need to cut some non-creatures. Let's cut Orazka Relic. I don't know if I even count Gleaming Barrier as a creature, so we're going to cut one. Pride of Conquerors is not quite as good. We're not going super wide. We're at 14 and 9. We'll have Profane Procession to try and take some of their guys. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces of removal? 7? Yeah, alright. Let's try this. Black-white control. All right. And this seems like an all right hand. We'll keep. We have Barrier to slow down the game. We have Baffling End. Moment of Craving, also decent. Start Plains. Opponent plays a tap land. Play Gleaming Barrier. Opponent plays a mountain and their own Gleaming Barrier. Play a tap land. Opponent plays a forest. Hope they play something we can Moment of Craving and just get a little value out of. Well, CMC 3 or less. So let's play Skyblade. I thought this was power 3 or less. Should be okay, though. Depends on how much removal our opponent has. Opponent plays another Raging Regisar. And gets in for 4. And ping us, I guess. They ping Skyblade. Well, we're not blocking anyway. Okay, our turn. That means my video's done editing. RIP headphone users, I'm sorry. Play Imperious Ceratops. Get in for 1. think I'm actually okay trading off this Gleaming Barrier at this point to help offset the combat math here. I do want to get this Raider's Wake down as soon as possible because this Skyblade is not going to be blocking and is going to attack relatively uncontested. Opponent plays a Drover of the Mighty. Well, that would have been a good Raider's Wake target. Opponent attacks for 8. Pings Imperious Ceratops. And then probably pings us. Yep. So we gain 2, take 9. We'll block one of them here. Get a treasure. Okay. So play Raider's Wake. Play Snubhorn Sentry. Attack for 1, pass to the end step. Raider's Wake, gonna start drain them out. Okay, opponent discards a Star of Extinction. Well, I'm glad they won't be casting that this game. Next turn, we're probably going to leave up Moment of Craving to actually be able to block with our Imperious Ceratops, gain a little extra life, and kill off one of their Raging Regisars. Stampeding Horncrest. That is bad news bears for us. Opponent going to get in for a lot. Pings the Ceratops, pings us. I think we have to throw just the Sentry under the bus. Like, we can't just take 12. Okay, play Plains. We can't do all 3 things, unfortunately. We might not need to Moment of Craving this. No, we do. We do definitely need to Moment Craving this turn. So we're going to play a Baffling End. Hit Drover of the Mighty. No attacks. Unfortunately, Skyblade definitely going to have to block. Opponent has a Plummet. I think that means we're dead. Not 100% on that one, but I think it means we're dead. Opponent just pings us twice. Moment of Craving there. Block like that, and we die. Well, dang. Alright, unfortunate. But we already have a loss. Ugh. There we go. Perks of being a weightlifter. All of your bones want to pop forever. Okay. Here we are. Round 2. Well, 1 drop, 2 drop. Sure. Start Plains, start Sentry. Opponent plays a mountain and a raptor companion. Play swamp, play a seeker squire. Get a plains, no attacks. Absolutely will block. Okay, opponent gave it 1/1 in first strike. It's kind of bad for us. Play Sanctuary. We're going to nuke this Raptor Companion. I think we play Raider's Wake next turn just to get our opponent hellbent as fast as possible. And pretty quickly, and it's not going to be enough. Just to make sure our opponent's hand stays empty. Opponent discards, loses 2 life. Oh, they have to discard Angrath. That was a pretty good discard for us. Tealani's Crown. And another Snubhorn. When it gets in for 4, takes us to 16. We untap. We draw Imperious Ceratops. Attack for 0. Oh, I guess we didn't need to do that. We'll play the Ceratops. Two mana 2/2 that has double strike as long as they have the city's blessing. I'm gonna give that one haste and first strike. Okay, we have the city's blessing now. This has first strike, right? 1/1 in haste. Double strike as long as you have the city's blessing. Alright. Let's get in. Sure. Put a counter on the Harpy. Opponent has nothing to discard. I think that pirate flag needs some more pixels and love. All right. I think we got this one pretty much in the bag now. Opponent scoops it up. I was actually really worried for a second we weren't going to win any games. All right. 1-1. Cool. Yeah, we'll keep this. Gotta hit him for 0. Send a message. We're going to crack Evolving Wilds for a white source. No attacks. Opponent's on Basic Land Tron. Natural Basic Land Tron. Alright, what do you got, opponent? Stormfleet Sprinter. I think that's actually worth letting live for a turn or two. Plays an island. And gets in for 2. Takes us to 16. Brazen Freebooter. Gets a treasure. Exile the 3/3. Get in for 3. This card's nuts and limited. Like, it does a lot of things I really like. I've wanted to make this work in Modern, just as like a one-of in some sort of black-white control deck. Ooh, Sunbird's Invocation seems pretty good. We're going to save this for bigger targets. Slash of Talons deals with Stormfleet Sprinter pretty easily. Opponent attacks. Slash them Talons. Marauding Looter. Probably plays the Spirewinder, I imagine. Opponent's got a pick, though. If they take Spirewinder, we're probably going to exile it with Profane Procession. Okay, they get to loot. They draw and they discard an island. Alright. Play a Plains. We've ascended. Take out... We'll actually take out Marauding Looter. They don't have Ascend. Attack for 9. So, I think we've pretty much got this wrapped up now. Like, we have an onboard removal spell. I would have to cast probably a big spell into a pretty good spell. Or like a 3 and a 3 into 2 more 3s, I think. In order to actually get out of this. They're Pirates Prizing. Now what are they unsummoning? Oh, and they're not unsummoning. Okay, they're going to Water Knot. That's step 1. They draw 2, they get a treasure. Opponent has 3 mana to answer 1 more creature. 4 mana to answer 1 more creature. Opponent gets a Snubhorn Sentry, but does not really have anything else. Okay, let's exile the Spirewinder. If we had 1 more mana, we could impale the Snubhorn Sentry and just kill it. Attack for 6. Take our opponent to 2. Pass the turn. Opponent plays an island. Shining Aerosaur. Probably Luminous Bonds. Yep, okay. If we draw a land, we can impale and make and place down a guy. Resplendent Griffin. I can play Martyr of Dusk. Let's impale the Aerosaur. Pass the turn. I take the 3/4 flyer. No blocks. I guess we should have done this at the end step in case they have sorcery speed removal. Have another Luminous Bonds. Yep. That was a huge play mistake on my part. Oh man, I am too tired to be playing this game right now. Pious Interdiction. Wow. They just have all the arrests, don't they? Opponent gets to shoot something for 2, probably us. If we'd done that on the end step, they'd be at 1. Play Mausoleum Harpy. So even if we played a guy at their end step, I think we'd still be dead. So we punted really bad and really hard. But I don't think we actually had an out. We don't have a board wipe. If we can draw something that removes this, and we can activate, we might have a chance. Okay. Okay, well, we're staying alive. Opponent plays a Sun-Collared Raptor. Resolves Sunbird's Invocation. We have to make a 4/3, even though it would be better to make it after we attack with the Freebooter. And the Sunbird's Invocation has been crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Opponent burning their timeouts. Well, if we attack, they have to block. Opponent blocks with the Raptor. Though I'm not sure why. I think they ought to have blocked with the Martyr of Dusk. If they blocked with Martyr of Dusk, they would have guaranteed the victory next turn. I guess they don't know what we have in our hand, but still. Oh, it didn't matter. Okay. Well, 1 and 2 is not great. But this deck isn't great. I should have just stuck with the aggro plan. I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking, let's draft a cool deck around Profane Procession. Let's make super control and win with our opponent's win conditions. Except for the fact that there's no universe where that actually works. Alright, we'll keep this. Start Sky Marcher. Opponent plays a Prying Blade. Play a Swamp, get in for 1. Cool. Profane Procession is nice, especially when we get to 5. Opponent has a Slippery Scoundrel, which we will be taking, and soon. Because otherwise we will not be able to answer it. Get in for 2. Opponent equips up the Scoundrel, gets in for 3. We will not block. Opponent can have a treasure. Opponent passes. We'll get in for 5, pass the turn, leave a Profane Procession. Cool. We answer the guy. Opponent gets treasure. If that's their only dude, we can just answer that one too. Cool. Profane Procession, crushing people. Rank up to gold, baby. Hey, we get a card. It's a Blanchwood Armor. Alright, we're 2 and 2. Profane Procession, too strong. Oh, that hand's not keepable. We had a white mana, it would be, but we gotta go 6. Much better. Okay, 1 drop. Two drop. No attacks. Opponent has a Voracious Vampire. We'll attack for 2, see if our opponent blocks. They don't. Play a Gleaming Barrier. I mean, Raider's Wake is going to be pretty good. Has Menace. Deadeye Tormentor. We're going to discard Impale. Opponent decides to block. Okay. Raider's Wake trigger. They discard a card. They lose 2 life. I have a suspicion if our opponent attacks this turn, we're actually not going to block. Like, they could have a combat trick. Now we would block. Play Profane Procession. And as soon as we untap, our opponent is going to be in a relatively sad place. This card's just so good. It's repeatable removal on an enchantment. If it gets Cleansing Raid, I'm going to be really sad. Opponent recovers a guy. Plays a Dinosaur Hunter. Opponent gets in for 2. We draw a Mausoleum Harpy. Let's eat Dinosaur Hunter. Attack for 0. Gonna get that sweet Raider's Wake trigger. Opponent blocks. Discards a card. Loses life. Gets in for 2. Plays Tormentor. Makes us discard the Harpy. We draw a land. We'll play a land. Exile the Vampire. Now we can start getting in for damage, in addition to Raider's Wake. This feels pretty good. When it discards a land, takes 2. I don't know why you wouldn't be playing lands. Unless you have something in your hand you really want to protect. Inspiring Cleric, gonna gain some life. Let's take out the Pterodon. No attacks. Opponent plays an Evolving Wilds. Yeah, at this point, I guess it doesn't matter. Opponent discards their last card. It was a Sky March. Oh, they couldn't play it. That's why. Didn't have the double white. And we should pretty much have this game, I think. Especially with 2 good pieces of removal in hand. Even if our opponent casts a fatty or something, we're going to judgment it. And block with the barrier. Slash of Talons. Alright. We get a treasure. Play this guy because he's slightly bigger. Okay, opponent. You gotta have something real good. Chupacabra. Kills the flyer. Doesn't have Death Touch, thank gosh. Alright. Did we get there? We got there. 3 and 2. Oh, this hand's so slow. Alright, a little better. We'll keep this one. Sky Marcher on top. And it plays a Sky Marcher Esperant. Play Seeker Squire. We get a land. I'm glad that Arena tells you now when your card has been revealed to your opponent, so they know, like, you know that they know. Yeah, we block that. Opponent plays a Sun Sentinel. Play the land they've seen, play the Sky Marcher. Decent target for the Glorifier. No blocks. Opponent plays a Legion Conquistador. Reveals 2 Squadron Vampires. Play Glorifier, put a 1/1 counter on Sky Marcher. Get in for 2. Kind of hoping they cast something we can Judgment, rather than just put out more 2/2s. Opponent plays a Baffling End. Gets the Sky Marcher with it. Does not attack. Play a Swamp, play an Encampment Keeper. No attacks. Okay, opponent plays a Conquistador. No more Conquistadors to get. Alright. Start working our way past our opponent's creatures. Opponent plays their last Squadron Vampire that we know of. Play Mausoleum Harpy. No attacks. One more permanent and we have Ascend. There it is. Get in for 3 in the air. Pass the turn. Opponent cracks Evolving Wilds. Gonna get Swamp. Looks like they were missing some of their mana this whole time. Opponent plays Profane Procession. Well then. We do not have any enchantment removal. I have to try and aggro him down. If we can keep playing big threats, and our opponent has to spend all of their mana on this and this alone, we might get there. This is not how you play more than that big threats. Yeah, I think we're toast now. Not unless we get our own Profane Procession and Profane Procession all our guys back. Opponent's up to 8 mana. Luminous Bonds. Oh no. Well, we'll at least try and attack with it. When it gets our Ceratops, plays a Sun Sentinel. We get a Sun Sentinel. I actually don't want to play that. I want to make our opponent, if they're going to Profane Procession anything, have to Profane Procession our 3/3. So let's just shock the Sentinel. Opponent recovers Sky Marcher Aspirant. Replays it. Opponent is at 9. They've drawn a lot more cards than us, too. Has a Forerunner of the Legion. Anointed Deacon on top. So we can Baffling End this Forerunner. I'm not sure what gets us out of this. But given that this is probably going to be the last game, I'm going to play it out. Plays Anointed Deacon. Gets in for 4. We go to 14. Yeah, opponent could not activate on our turn, so they have to activate on theirs. Opponent has a Sanguine Glorifier, puts a counter on Sky Marcher Aspirant, playing around Legion's Judgment. It has a Bishop of the Bloodstained. Oh yeah, this game's over. Oh man. We take 5, we go to 5, we untap, we draw Profane Procession. Activated in Defiance. But that's it. That's all we get. Oh, it was a little bit of a quick draft. Let's go ahead and open our packs quick. Ixalan pack. We get a Deadeye Tracker. And our Ravnica Allegiance pack that we somehow got. A rare wild card. The best of all rares. Alright. Well, hey. Thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more videos like it, subscribe to this channel. You won't be disappointed. Yeah, everybody have a good night. Bye.